that kind of range. That's a cheap concession of a penalty now, and Lowe gets his hands on it. He's come a long way in off that left flank.
They're coming in waves. Opportunity perhaps here for Lowe. He gets the ball on, and Hugo Keenan will get the second score of the night for Leinster.
Taken to ground by Dale Ende. Floated pass again over the head of Keith Earls, and it's James Lowe. But he's lost the headband, but he's got the try.
Yes, please. James Lowe, first receiver, and he absolutely bumps.
Stadium, James Lowe underneath this one. Gibson Park rather nice line to stop the defenders.
But they want to put a little bit of whip on it, and they want to invite James Lowe around the outside.
And Leinster have the ball back through Jonathan Sexton. James Lowe, he'll be relishing that opportunity at that dry ball on a warm afternoon.
Frawley, by the way, if you're just joining us, Johnny Sexton also is going off. Oh, it's a good little switch from James Lowe, stepped off his right inside the opening quarter of an hour here. Sexton again, ball in hand, through the middle goes Lowe. Why can't they get support to him? James Lowe up towards the 22. He might not need a huge amount of support. Leinster recycle quickly. Post. Here they go with Byrne over the top, all the way wide, and it's a walk-in for James Lowe. McCarthy again, they go a little bit wider, quicker, and James Lowe now tries to get that footwork going, buy a little bit of space in that. He's hit the ground running tonight as well, and good from the Leinster midfield. That was clever from Sexton, good from Byrne, and away goes James Lowe. They're not going to stop him from here. Brilliant from Leinster. The Dragons challenges, and they've got numbers here. If they can work it from O'Brien to James Lowe. Gibson Park, lots of options, and Lowe is a very good option in that situation. And the champions hit back within 8 minutes.
Taylor out of the road.
This morning, big collision. There for Lowe. Lowe breaks free. Gibson Park, he's done it again. Little magician.
Playing here for the first time at a full stadium. It was empty a couple of years ago. Now goes Lowe. Thought about kicking. In the end, takes on the defence and earns himself an extra couple of seconds. Importantly, Josh van der Fleer.
White gets it out quickly onto George Turner to Hogg.
Gets the pass away. And Havili once more. Big tackle from James Lowe when it was needed. O'Mahony goes in after it, and Arnica gets the penalty.
Havili gives the pass. It was James Lowe who swarmed him, Rico Ioane, and then O'Mahony gets in a brilliant position.
Top 14 and play with Clermont, how he'd love to live and leave with a winner's medal. James Lowe picks, gathers, and gets there.
Attack wider.
Byrne to Lowe. Tries the handoff on Menoncello. Good support arrives. Leinster again through the middle goes Lowe. What an offload! Ringrose again.
So the All Blacks kick off. And James Lowe has it, and he brushes off the tackle of Cody Taylor.
Lowe takes it down. Wow, look at the strength of him.
Through the challenges, half challenges at that. And you get the feeling that the space is opening up now. The opportunities are plenty for Leinster.
Lowe, and it worked well, and here is Jack Conan finds James Lowe. James Lowe now free, and he has Van der Fleer, and he has Ringrose. Ringrose holding off Hugh Jones.
Klusky out wide, here's Lowe, he'll fancy this against Kapowatsu and friends. Lowe keeping going, look at the power in those legs.
Clean line out ball for Ireland again. Van der Fleer pops it off, and it's back with Lowe, and Lowe off on one of those runs that we've seen so often for Leinster.
The pass, slick hands, Hansen. Inside there to Lowe. Lowe's got Keller. Good tackle from Simeonescu.
Lovely from Doris and Frawley, beautiful. James Lowe off his wing and sprinting away, two outside him. There's one, Hugo Keenan.
It's there for Gibson Park. Sexton, Aki, out to Keenan. Little bit of room to manoeuvre. James Lowe!
Keenan to Lowe. Bouncing through Mackenzie.
Well, in the end, Ireland here is Lowe. Basting the first tackle.
Injury to Odendahl. That's an interesting kick. It's a brilliant kick.
The long pass, the space for Sheehan. On there to Lowe. Just keeping his toes, and he gets it inside, and Osborne has crossed. And Osborne thinks he scored. James Lowe did so well.
Gets away with it, what a pass back in.
Big numbers here. Furlong onto Lowe, who injects the pace, and he's gone again, James Lowe, in quick-fire fashion.
Rex for Allen. Capuozzo met by James Lowe.
Gibson Park, Lowe, little gap there, James Lowe. Over he goes.
Taylor shifted that forward very well indeed, and it's on from Will Jordan.
They're coming in waves. Opportunity perhaps here for Lowe. He gets the ball on, and Hugo Keenan.
Hugo Keenan has dribbled a mischievous grubber kick into the England.
To secure the line-out ball, and Gibson Park feeds Lowe. There's space in behind Dylan Lades, and it's beautifully measured, is it? It is! It couldn't be any better. The 50-22.
Just near the 22 as they go blindside through Henson. Slips it to Lowe. He's going to get Keenan again, and Keenan scores.
With that little mini caterpillar goal.
There's 7 Irish players involved in that ruck. 1 player going up to chase. Lucky James Lowe makes that because they do not have a huge amount of players on their feet.
Gibson Park. Lowe back on the angle. James Lowe. Pace, power, precision, try. And it's Ringrose, and that pass is straight. Well, the referee says it's okay. And Lowe. Oh.
Grab hold of the match here. Oh, James Lowe. No weak shoulder there. Also with Bundyaki.
Wonderful. Decoys everywhere. And Keenan. Doris comes away, and Lowe is almost there. He is there. James Lowe.
Crossfield kick. Now first touch for Jimmy O'Brien back inside to James Lowe. So James Lowe, fresh off the bench. James Lowe, beautiful step from James Lowe inside the 22. And what a Leinster try that is. Welcome back.
Gibson Park, Lowe, little gap there, James Lowe. Over he goes. Terrific finish from Lowe.
Good from Saxton out to Larmour, and Lowe from the corner. Oh, that was absolute. And here come Leinster potentially with Lowe looking to stand up too. And James Lowe puts the icing on the cake. The defending champions are on. Involved now. James Lowe gets away from 2 or 3 brilliant hands to Gibson Park.
Ultimately did end in a try for Ringrose, and it's on again here for Leinster at the left-hand side. Once again in that corner, it's James Lowe reaching.
Sexton. Ringrose to Larmour to Van der Fleer to Lowe on the outside, and he dances his way through. And that is the brilliance, the elusive nature of James Lowe. Here, all the way out to Lowe, and you'd back him at that kind of range in a 1-against-1, even a 1-against-2.
Gibson Park. Ringrose, let's get rid of that one quickly. Great hands from.
Oh, great ball from Gibson Park out. Well, Gibson Park, and they do go to Lowe, and Lowe gets in on the far side. He is absolutely devastated.
Jamison Gibson Park is first choice these days for Ireland. This is great work from Arnica. Ringrose for Lowe. Lowe should score in the corner for Ireland. 6'2", 16 stone 10. A bolt to stop.
Space out there potentially for McElroy. Not anymore.
To the boots, and James Lowe looking to buy Ireland some territory, and an incredible kick that rolls inside the 22.
And Ross Byrne will kick across fields, and Leinster will look to turn defence into attack. And here is Lowe. They're on their feet at the RDS. Lowe is off and running, and Lowe
Waited. Oh, but Ireland went the other way, and Lowe. Oh, he could have given it. He does give it, and Ireland will score.
But they've done what they no doubt set out to do, which is disrupt Leinster early, get themselves into the game.
So trying the crossfield kick, Lowe is waiting, Blair Murray there, back in field to Osborne!
A penalty advantage. Great play, they read each other.
Through midfield it goes. James Lowe arrives on the scene. Lowe bursts into the 22, gets the pass away. A wonderful pass to Gary Ringrose. Oh, super, really super from Leinster. James Lowe to Ringrose. Everything about that try was to like.
Power about him as well. Russell, the tackle comes in. Hogg was lined up there.
Finn Russell's in there, that's a little bit longer. Stuart Hogg has to reach up and take it.
Tentative cries almost of Wales. Wales as Lowe intercepts, and James Lowe now in a foot race. He's got people chasing him, but he's not going to be caught. James Lowe all the way. Try number 3, cruel knife.
Takes offside.
There he is again. When he's done well in Van der Fleer, and this is Lowe, and the smart money is on Lowe, and no one stops him.
As Leinster rob the ball and James Lowe goes on one of those pumping runs of his Billy Burns.
Kick sent through, and pressure now for the Centurion. Lowe bundles Hogg touchwards.
Now, where to from here for Leinster, trailing by 3. Lots of time left. Lovely moment from James Lowe. Truly spectacularly good. With the kick, and Lowe comes forward in his first 2 contributions.
Lead on from Sass, gets it away. Yanshi's the cover tackle from James Lowe, and he's up on his feet and over the ball. Will he get the decision? There's your answer. Towards Aaron Sayers. A little bit nervous there. The ball took a long time to reach him. And again, effective from Ireland at the breakdown.
But couldn't quite hold it. But look at that, 2 hands looking for opportunities, bang into one, an acceleration, and then, like you said before the game, the guy does not die with the ball.
Thomas Williams moving wide. Biggar can't quite release. Adams on his outside. He stumbled into the challenge. And penalty now to Ireland.
The box. Keenan whipped over the top beautifully to find Lowe, and Lowe with that strength. And then this is Ringrose. Blew himself up. Stewart gets it away. Loveland keeps it on the table, but Tuolangi could. Lowe. Oh, he's got away through. How has he done that?
It's a big moment. We'll look back on it. Leinster shoot out of the line.
Swiftly away. Gonzalez is held. And the ball spits out. Van der Fleer's onto it.
Nixon hands it on. Here's Lowe looking to create a gap. Shoves them.
First receiver. And he absolutely.
Farrell lining up. Oh, Loveland ran across the ball just as it was thrown. And
Colby's after it. James Lowe. What a step from Lowe, getting past one tackle, almost getting past the second.
Ringrose tries to cut through and does. Oh, what a start! Got support from Hansen and Lowe. What a start!
They're trying it again. All the dance moves here. Prendergast, Keenan, Lowe.
Prendergast picks his pass, picks out James Lowe. James Lowe! And it's high!
Numbers queuing up on the left-hand side. Dan Sheehan whips a long ball to James Lowe, who evades the first defender. He'll be the architect.
Billy Burns. Big tackle.
Here's Lowe. Hand off on Palabani inside to Gibson Park. And already the space emerging.
Oh, that's well done by Doris, and Doris, it opens up in front of him. James Lowe out wide now. Does he have the gas? Can 12 Street get to him? No, he can't. James Lowe, number is home. All Blacks, but can they keep holding out? Lowe, Lowe!
Great patience from Ireland.
Replacement scrum half. Put to ground by Rhys Ruddock, but not before he gets to the Leinster 22. But James Lowe turns it over, and Penny.
Chance to run for Calvin Nash. He floats it out wide. Here's James Lowe. Lowe with the offload. Back with the try.
gets an opportunity to let McCann run free.
It's had a bit of a shaky opening, if truth be told. James Lowe receives it in the 5-metre channel, and he just drives through the challenge of Alex Mitchell. Jamison Gibson Park on his right shoulder. Jamison Gibson Park!
James Lowe took that well behind him, and then
To bring that Leinster attack to ground.
Here's James Lowe. Lowe pins the ears back. The gap opens up. He's gone, and he's there.
The opening quarter of an hour here. Sexton again. Ball in hand through the middle goes Lowe.